Hey, what's up guys, Nick here, welcome back to another video. Today we're dropping in with some brand new news regarding the MCC. Of course, I had to make some kind of drop pod joke. I literally started this video in a drop pod. How could I not make that joke? But a couple of days ago, 343 put out a brand new community update regarding ODST, and there's some new content that is coming to the game that I wanted to share with all of you in this video. So if you do enjoy it, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to hit 80,000 by the end of the summer. We're like 2,000 away, or just under that now, which is crazy. And also make sure you hit that like button, as it does help share this video to more people. Anyway, let's get straight into the interesting part of this community update. There are some other sections to this that you might find interesting. For example, they cover the audio work that has been done to the MCC, and they also talk about the hit registration for Halo 3, which is a little bit of an issue here and there for people. So they cover that, they talk about what they're trying to do to try and fix that moving forward. So if you're interested in either of those things, link to the full post will be in the description as always. But in this video, I want to keep it kind of concise and straight to the point regarding ODST and the new content that is coming to the game, which I am very excited about. So it starts off with this really awesome image of Halo 3, but you might notice a couple things about this image. First of all, the Spartan is holding a tactical magnum from ODST. This is something that has never been in Halo 3 before. In the bottom of the image, there is a red Brute plasma rifle, which again has never been in Halo 3. And probably the part of the image that is the most noticeable, the BR on the back of the Spartan has a crazy skin on it. So this just shows skins are coming to Halo 3, just like how they did in Combat Evolved. My one big wish has been answered. Some people don't really like skins coming to the older Halo games because it's not like Legacy, which is very understandable. I am personally all about it because I think it adds a little bit of spice to the games. It adds something new to look at for these old games that we've been playing for years and years. I'm all about having something fresh to look at. So if these new Halo 3 skins are anything like Combat Evolves, I'm going to be very happy with them, because I think CE skins did a very good job of feeling like they belonged. Obviously there was a couple of weird ones, but nothing too major that really put me off CE. So they go on to announce that Season 3 of the MCC is going to release alongside ODST. So we have a couple weeks or a month left of Season 2. So if you have any outstanding things you want to get done before Season 2 ends, you better hurry, because ODST is coming in very hot. But they go on to say that new content coming with Season 3 offers up a lot of new customization options, including new weapon skins, new visors, and other content for Halo 3. So I'm very interested to see just exactly what they have in offer for us, because if I get myself like a golden BR or a golden sniper in Halo 3, I'm going to lose my mind. I think that will look insane. But for any of you that are worried about not being able to unlock all the stuff in Season 2, don't worry. Even whenever Season 3 comes out, the Season 2 pass will still be there. You'll still be able to unlock all that stuff. No problem, it's not going to go anywhere, just like how Season 1 remained as well. You can still go back and get all the Season 1 stuff, so there is no real panic there. But they do go on to say that any of the golden weapon challenges that are in Season 2, they will go away. So if you want to get your golden Combat Evolved weapons, you better do those challenges ASAP. There are going to be more opportunities in the future to unlock them, but if you want to get them before Season 3, you better go and do them right now. So I actually have a couple of the golden gun challenges myself still to do, so I'm gonna do that after I make this video. Of course, Firefight is coming along with ODST, which is very exciting, because ODST Firefight has never been in the MCC before, so this is a really great chance for us to go back and revisit it. Fun fact, my favorite Halo memory that I've ever had was actually on Halo 3 ODST Firefight whenever the game launched back in 2009, I believe, so a long time ago. I actually did my first ever Halo LAN with a couple of my friends. We all went to my buddy's house, we all played ODST Firefight, we did all the vidmasters, and I unlocked Recon that night in Halo 3, so just ODST Firefight, I have a lot of great memories with it. But they show off some of the menus for ODST Firefight, and one of the options is very interesting. If you notice in the primary weapon section, it says battle rifle, and you might think to yourself, that's not too strange. Well, if you really think back, ODST never actually had a battle rifle. There was no usable BR in Halo 3 ODST, which is kind of strange to think back on. There was one cutscene in the entire game that had a battle rifle in it, so now finally, after all of these years, we're getting a usable battle rifle in the game. So Halo 3 is getting some ODST weapons, and ODST is finally getting a battle rifle, so it's a fair trade. They then say, are there any new items or weapons players can look forward to using in Firefight? And the answer is, so this is something I'm working on right now. We have been able to add a couple new weapons into the mix for now. Previously, you were limited to what was on the map, what enemies drop when you kill them. But now you can spawn with a Spartan laser, a fuel rod, or whatever you want that is available. With these changes, you have a lot more weapons at your disposal. With this update, there are definitely a couple of additional toys bundled in there that players will be able to play with. So it seems that ODST is getting a bit of a massive update here. It's not just Legacy Firefight, it's just getting loads of new things added to it, which I'm all about. More options is better in my opinion, so I cannot wait to see what they've added. They then say I'm a little hesitant to talk about Redacted yet, as I am literally working on it today, but I think we're going to let you spawn with Redacted in Firefight. So whatever Redacted is has me very interested. They say that you can spawn with it, so what do you guys think Redacted might be? Is it a vehicle? Is it like a new weapon? Is it something we've never seen before? What's your ideas? What would be awesome to spawn with in Firefight? I have literally no idea. So then they go on to talk about ODST flighting. I cannot wait to get my hands on this game on PC, put it all the way up to 120 FOV, play it on uncapped frame rate. It's going to look amazing. But as well as that, they put in a screenshot here which shows something very interesting. It is the Halo 3 ODST SMG being used in Halo 3 on Guardian. Okay? This is a crossover that I never saw happening. Obviously in that other image we saw a couple weapons. Now we see the SMG in first person and it looks so beautiful. So the fact they're adding all these ODST weapons to Halo 3 is just the coolest thing ever. I do wonder if it's going to change up the Halo 3 sandbox whatsoever. Maybe this will become like the new meta for players to pick up. So we're going to have to wait and see how this affects it. One idea that I've had after seeing this image is a Halo 3 ODST Slayer game mode that you can put into the MCC, where you start with the SMG and the TAC mag, and around the map is just weapons that would also feature in ODST. So I think the idea of having a proper ODST Slayer is really, really exciting. Obviously we have ODST Slayer in Halo 5, but it just never quite hit that chord with me, but this could be the real authentic experience. But the fact they're talking about flighting makes me think that it's going to be very, very soon. They say it's going to be in the first couple of weeks of August, and we're now like a week into August, so make sure you're signed up to be a Halo Insider if you want a chance of being invited to the Halo 3 ODST flights. So then they go on to talk about the flight goals and the content that's going to be in it. So I'm going to go over that real quick. There's going to be a couple new features. Customization. Updated customization will be available for Halo 3 ODST. Firefight matchmaking and Firefight custom games. Firefight's networking model has been completely overhauled for its addition into MCC. What this basically means is that the networking has been completely redone for ODST Firefight. So not only can we search for games, but the connection will also be better between players whenever they play. So overall, this is nothing but a win for all of us. Theater will be available to use with keyboard and mouse for Halo 3 ODST, so of course Theater will also be there. When it comes to playable missions, it'll be in Mombasa Streets, Tiari Plaza, Uplift Reserve, NMPD HQ, Data Hive, and Coastal Highway. And the maps available for Firefight are going to be Crater Night, Rally Night, Crater, Lost Platoon, Windward, Chasm 10, and Last Exit. And then they go on to talk about the settings and options that are going to be supported for PC. So there's actually a lot of content that's going to be in this flight, so I cannot wait to get my hands on the campaign and also check out Firefight, and of course make a lot of videos on both for all of you guys. So to quickly recap, what we've learned is Halo 3 ODST is coming really, really soon, and alongside it, Season 3, which is bringing a lot of customization options for Halo 3 as well as new nameplates, so I cannot wait. As well as that, they do mention that some slight networking for Halo 3's hit detection has been done that will also release with Halo 3 ODST. So there's a lot of really nice changes coming with ODST itself. So global features and development status, they go over features planned for release in 2020. So these are updates and features that are coming this year, so we don't have to wait too long for them. There's crossplay, which is probably the one that I'm most excited about. Anytime that I stream, I feel bad that I can't play with all the people still on Xbox. You know, I obviously play on PC now, so crossplay is going to be huge because it means that I can still play with everyone, no matter if you're on Xbox, on PC, we can all play together. Input-based matchmaking, so if you want to play against just controller players or just keyboard and mouse players on PC, you can literally choose who you match. Server region selection, custom game browser, per game graphics options, per game audio options, mouse and keyboard support for Xbox, PC file share, double keybinds for all games, view model adjustments for all games, in-game FPS cap / adjustments. So there's quite a few pretty major changes coming to the game. The PC file share, the custom game browser, the server selection. All these things are going to be absolutely massive for the MCC, and the fact they're all coming this year is very, very exciting. They also let us know what features are going to be released together. So first of all, we have crossplay, input-based matchmaking, and server region selection. These are going to release together first, so I'm kind of hoping they make their way in with ODST. I don't see why they would wait any longer than ODST, because obviously there's only Halo 4 after ODST to release. And then after that, we have a custom game browser, per game graphics options, and mouse and keyboard support for Xbox. So hopefully these all make it in very, very soon. If they were to sneakily drop this with ODST, I would be so happy. Having crossplay there with ODST and being able to play Firefight with whoever I want, whenever I want, would be absolutely amazing. And this custom game browser, being able to play customs anytime that I want with whoever I want, just like on Halo 5, is going to be just incredible. So that's going to be awesome. So now features that are actively in development for the MCC, stuff that is now being worked on as we speak. UI improvements around navigation, roster customization, and many more areas of the game. View model adjustment for all games, Steam account linking, in-game FPS cap and adjustments, PC file share. I cannot wait for that. Additional video settings / options, custom game browser, input-based matchmaking, regional server selection, crossplay between Xbox and PC, double keybinds for all games. So there are a lot of very, very exciting features that are now in development. Crossplay, I see you, I need you. In design iteration, we have additional mod support, text chat improvements, better ways to report players, variable frame rate improvements to reach and H2A, and per game audio option. And in the backlog, text chat on and off. I really want the option to turn text chat off in game. The amount of just vile people that I match is kind of unreal, so just being able to completely turn that off would be absolutely fantastic. Idle system improvements, bringing PC features to console, additional accessibility support, split screen on PC, HDR support on PC. So that's cool that split screen is going to make its way to PC. That is very, very nice, because I myself really enjoy playing split screen, but unfortunately I just can't do that on PC. But that's going to cover it for today's update. Hopefully all of you are very excited about this. I cannot wait for Season 3 on the MCC. Seeing all these weapon and hopefully vehicle skins in Halo 3 is going to be incredible. It's going to add some real life to the game, which I cannot wait to see. Crossplay is making its way into the game. It's now in development, so hopefully we see it sooner rather than later. And of course, ODST is flighting very, very soon. So as soon as it begins its flighting, of course, there will be a video here on my YouTube channel. So thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully all of you find this interesting, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Bye.